Two nations, both with long and rich histories, stand on opposing sides of a geopolitical storm. The potential for conflict between Israel and Iran has been a topic of global concern for decades. Today, we're diving deep into the roots of this tension and exploring the possible outcomes of a war between these two powerful nations. To understand the present, we must first explore the past. Iran, once known as Persia, and Israel have not always been enemies. In fact, centuries ago, Persia played a key role in helping the Jewish people return to their homeland after the Babylonian exile. However, relations soured after the Iranian Revolution in 1979, when Iran transformed into an Islamic republic under Ayatollah Khomeini. Since then, the ideological divide has only widened. Fast forward to the modern day, and the tension is palpable. Iran's nuclear ambitions have been at the heart of the dispute. Israel, concerned about its survival in the region, has consistently expressed fears that a nuclear-armed Iran would pose an existential threat. Israel's prime minister has often stated that his country will not allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon, while Iran continues to argue that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes. Though Israel and Iran have not yet fought a direct war, their influence can be felt throughout the Middle East. Both nations are heavily involved in proxy wars, Israel fighting Hezbollah in Lebanon and Iranian-backed militias in Syria, while Iran supports groups hostile to Israel across the region. The balance of power in the Middle East often feels like it's hanging by a thread. But what would happen if this tension finally boiled over into a direct conflict? Both nations are equipped with advanced military technology. Israel possesses one of the most sophisticated defense systems in the world, including the Iron Dome, which intercepts incoming missiles. Iran, on the other hand, has a vast arsenal of ballistic missiles capable of reaching Israeli cities. The immediate impact of such a war would be catastrophic, with thousands of lives lost and significant damage to both nations. And let's not forget the role of global superpowers. The United States, a staunch ally of Israel, has a vested interest in protecting its partner, while Russia, which has close ties to Iran, could play a critical role in shaping the outcome of any conflict. Any war between Israel and Iran could quickly escalate into a broader regional or even global conflict. However, it's important to remember that war is not inevitable. Diplomatic efforts continue, with world leaders trying to broker peace and avoid a large-scale conflict. The international community understands the stakes. Any war between Israel and Iran would have far-reaching consequences, not just for the Middle East, but for the entire world. As the world watches, Israel and Iran stand at a crossroads. But in this volatile region, nothing is certain. What happens next could define the future of the Middle East for generations to come. Like and subscribe.